Hello, welcome to Cooking in the Raw Video Shorts Cooking School. I'm Laura Shelby, and today, I'm going to make a simple, quick pancake batter. It doesn't take long at all. So sometimes you want to make a batter and you don't want to make enough for a lot of people, just for yourself. Well, here's just a very simple, basic recipe making a pancake batter. Now, what I'm going to do today with mine, I don't have any white sugar, but I'm going to use brown sugar and cinnamon and exclude the vanilla. So you can just do this all kind of ways. So here we go. Start this off. So a simple recipe. We're going to go with 2 cups of flour. I mean, it's easy to half in the recipe as well. So 2 cups of flour. Okay, there's 1. And there's 2. Now this will also be written in the bottom of the description of the video. And there's 2. Alright? And now I'm going to do like a teaspoon of salt. Alright? And I'm just going to sift this in. Actually, I'm going to do it measured out. So it's going to be like, we're going to go with a teaspoon of cinnamon. Alright? And then we'll do like a tablespoon. Let's make it 2. Of brown sugar. Alright? Alright, now we're going to need some baking powder. Got to have a riser in here to help it to rise. The baking powder, I'm going to do 3 teaspoons of baking powder. 2 and 3. So 3 teaspoons of the baking powder. And what I like to do is give everything a nice little mix to make sure everything is evenly distributed throughout. To give it a nice little mix. Otherwise, you may have uneven rising, or some things may not rise at all. And you can also sift. Even when I'm sifting all the dry ingredients together, I still give it a mix so that the baking powder and the salt is evenly distributed throughout. Okay, and that's going to take care of that. And now we're going to crack in our egg. Let's do a little well here. I mean, I like to borrow, from making pasta. You want to do it here? So we're going to crack in 2 eggs. Again, as I said, this is easily halved. Now, a little tip for you is to crack your eggs in a separate bowl and mix them. Let's say, for example, one of the eggs is spoiled, and now you ruined your entire recipe here. So I'll give that a little bitty mix here. Break up the egg yolk. So again, little tip: recommend that you separate and crack the eggs and break the eggs in a separate dish, so you won't risk losing your entire product. That's going to go here. Now I'm going to add, so there's 2 eggs, it's going to be about 3/4 to a cup of milk. Now you can always add, in this case I'm using Kefir. Now we get a nice mix. We just want to mix this, that it comes together. Okay? Let's pour in the rest of that. Now here's where, once you get that nicely mixed in, you can add more liquid. So I'm going to do a correction here. That's going to be 2 cups of the Kefir. Now the Kefir is a little bit thicker than the milk, so we'll take a little bit more of the Kefir. So we had a cup already. So I'm going to do enough for a 1.5 cups. Again, you can always add, but you can't subtract. Alright? So it's okay to have lumps, because here's the secret to nice fluffy pancakes, is to let your dough rest. Okay? Let the dough rest. Once it's rested, you're going to get nice, fluffy pancakes. So we get the consistency that we want. Lumps are okay. Again, this is just like a quick bread. So lumps are okay in this case. So that's about a cup and a half of milk. Notice I'm not whipping it. I'm just folding it in. So a cup and a half of milk. Hang off your spatula. Take your plate and cover it, and that's all there is to it. Let it sit for about 10-15 minutes to give everything a chance to come together and get it made nice and fluffy and airy, and then we cook the pancakes. So we're going to let this rest, and you won't see me cook the pancakes, but here's a very simple batter. Easy to be halved, so you can do half a batch. You know, makes about plate, maybe half the plate size pancakes. Probably make you about 8 pancakes maybe. Alright, so we'll see you next time on Cooking and Raw Video Shorts Cooking School. Bye now.